All you're gonna do is take one hand to opposite arm and super lightly, you're going to rub up and down, and you can relax your arm more than I am, but you're just like up and down. You can go over the back, and it feels really nice over the inside of the elbow pit, and you can go all the way to your wrist, and just going back and forth as I'm talking here. And I want you to just feel and notice, and you're touching super lightly. So this is like what we would call safe self-touch. So it gives you something to focus on. It tells your body that touch is safe. And it's kind of like a moving meditation. I will do this to myself, like if I'm listening to something, if I'm watching TV. There's a couple others that I do too, but I really like this one. So we'll just do this for another few breaths, and then we'll switch sides. And if you kind of get it now, you can close your eyes. Oh, I just got a yawn, which is a really good sign. Nervous system responding. And kind of experiment with noticing how it feels when you use like your whole hand or one finger on each side of the arm. Can you breathe at the same time? Can't do it wrong. Can't do it wrong. Notice like the skin on the inside of the arm. Notice where your elbow is, or the back of the arm. And then now you can switch arms and switch sides. So you're just running one hand up the other arm. And this is a good one for you if like sensation really draws your attention. Great. So what can you notice about the sensation? And you should be feeling sensation on two parts of your body, on your arm and on your opposite hand. So can you just notice without judgment? Maybe it feels tickly? You don't love it? Maybe it feels great, you love it? Can you just notice? Gently rubbing up and down the arm. Perhaps you find a spot that feels really nice. And can you breathe at the same time? Perhaps you notice other things start to change or shift in your body. Like I said, I got a couple of yawns. I noticed my stomach started digesting as I shift into rest and digest. And then my breath will slow. Just stroking up and down the arm. And then you can keep your eyes closed, let your arms come to stillness. So just put your hands in or on your lap or wherever is most comfortable for you. And just take a moment to notice any shifts in your state, in your breath, in sensations in the body. Can you drop the shoulders and let your arms or elbows just soften now? Place your arms and hands somewhere where you don't have to hold them up. And just like you had all of your attention on your arms and your hands, bring now your attention to your breath. And we can consciously change the breath, but it's always coming and going without you having to think about it. And the body works perfectly. So it will decide in any given moment what it believes it needs from your breath. And then we can always give input to, oh, I'm actually safe right now, so we can slow the breath. That would feel really good. Oh, I remember that I have this skill of breathing deeply into my belly. We can do that now. That would feel really nice. I've noticed that I fall into this habit of just breathing into one of my lungs more than the other. We can try to smooth and even that out. Doesn't mean the breath is wrong. It just means that we love ourselves enough to notice, to help it out. And so now I just want you to notice your breath. And if a thought comes up, just notice that thought. You can even just say thought, like you see it happening, coming back to the breath, knowing you can't do any of this wrong. Breathing is not something else for you to get right. Meditation is not something else for you to get right or wrong. Coaching is not something for you to get right or wrong. This breath right now is the right one. And then this one. And for the next several moments, I want you to witness your breath. I'm going to be totally silent. It's not going to be that long. I'll keep time, so don't worry. You don't have to worry about when it's over. I just want you to notice your breath. Notice your thoughts. Keep coming back to the breath for the next minute or so. If you haven't already, just bringing your attention back to your breath, coming in, going out. Noticing anything else you notice in your body, the hinge of your jaw. Notice where your ears are, the skin behind the ears and the back of the head. And however perfect or imperfect it looks or feels, you have been very successful in just being you for the past several minutes. And in fact, it's starting to feel safer and safer to just be. So much more than enough. Once again, coming back to the breath without judgment or criticism, scolding. It's just right every time you bring your attention back to to the breath. It's just right. It's just right. And now, like we did before, we can influence the breath a little. So follow it all the way out. Let it all the way out. Let shoulders drop as the breath goes all the way out to the bottom of the breath. Out, 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 out. And then through the nose, take a big breath into the belly. Fill up. And then from the belly button, blow the air out the mouth. Jaw relaxes. One more time. Big breath in through the nose, into the belly. Filling and holding the breath in, holding it in. Filling up a little bit more, holding the breath in. And then blowing the air out the mouth. One more time, coming back to the breath coming and going without you having to influence it. And then when you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes and come back.